Brembo, a proud sponsor of Donington Park. Nah, just kidding. So this is a mod that I found really, really interesting when I found it on a modding site, and I didn't expect this car, honestly, to be this good. I expected it to be kind of average in terms of mods, and here it is. The DMC DeLorean. Totally an unexpected car to see as a mod in Shift 2. So here we are, the DMC DeLorean. This is actually a really, really nice mod. The headlight glares are a little strange, but that's because the lights are coming out of both headlights. And I guess this game doesn't support two headlight glares coming out of the headlights. But this is actually the only DeLorean mod for Shift 2. And this is actually a really, really detailed mod. Now, it looks kind of simple when you look at it from the exterior, but as you can see, the wheels are actually there. They're realistic wheels. And so forth. The taillights actually do work. And the reverse lights work as well, which is really cool. And yeah, that's really cool. And when you actually go into the interior view, it looks really, really cool as well. It looks, I have to say, this is actually a really, really nicely detailed mod. Congrats to the person that actually made this car. Because you really, I didn't expect this thing to be this good, because most of the time I've seen mods on, shoot, what was it? NFSgame.com, and they were all kind of bad mods, average mods. This one surprised me because this is an above average mod. Now this is the engine sound is pretty realistic, I believe. Not exactly sure, but it sounds pretty legit. And when we actually go to the interior, as you can see, all the gauges work, all the necessary gauges work, and I have to go on and I got cut track. But yeah, this car is kind of slow, which is realistic because the real-life variant of the DeLorean actually was meant to be a sports car, but it never was. And this thing sounds so nice. And the gauge is actually redlining already. But yeah, this thing's actually not going to do any time-traveling stuff, unfortunately. Doesn't have the time-traveling body, the DeLorean body, the body kit from the DeLorean movie. But yeah, this thing actually has some nice customization when you get this car. It's got a body kit which adds some downforce parts to it. You can actually swap in a Skyline engine into this thing if you absolutely want to. But it's not going to make it terribly fast. It's not going to make it any faster. This car is weird. I don't know why this thing doesn't get any faster, but it's to be expected, kind of. And it's actually redlining already by the time I get to here. Surprised it didn't do any kind of time traveling over there, but it's to be expected. It's a mod. I actually remember that in Grand Theft Auto 4 you can actually get a mod, the Back to the Future DeLorean mod, which would time travel as well, I believe. Which is pretty cool, but in this game it doesn't do that, sadly. It'd be nice if it could have like a hovering mode or whatever. You just push a button and then it activates hovering mode on this thing. That would be so sick. But yeah, this car is really cool. It's retro. It's actually, you can actually use this in a retro class if you absolutely want to. But this is a cool car to include in this game, and it's like I said, it's unexpected. You really do not expect this thing to be in this game, nor do you expect it to be a high quality mod. But then again, this is actually the only DeLorean mod for this game, so I'm pretty sure the mod creator decided to make this thing as detailed as possible, just for the people that absolutely love this car, and they know the fact that this car is the only one, and they he wanted them to come to him and say, hey, this is an absolutely amazing mod, great job on this. And of course the HUD, I forgot to mention, the HUD is realistic to that of the DeLorean, well, close enough to the real DeLorean. And I'm starting a red line. I'm afraid that my engine's gonna blow up, so I'm gonna have to brake a little earlier with this thing to prevent the engine from blowing up. But yeah, I actually have one that's got a Skyline engine. I have this one right here, which is tuned to C-Class 499. Or C-Class? I think it's D-Class, actually, 499. But yeah, and then I have one that's tuned to B-Class with a Skyline engine and NOS, turbo, etc. But yeah, overall, this is a really fun mod as well. It's very much like the Carry mod, but this car is more has more of a fan base to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure this was scratch built, this mod. Either that or it was taken from Driver San Francisco, because Driver San Francisco actually had a DeLorean in it. That's most likely the case of what this mod is from Driver San Francisco. I'll double check, and if it is true, I'll put a text thing on there saying that it is indeed from that it's either a scratch build model, or if it's taken from another game. So I will put that right about now, saying if it is or if it's one of the two that I talked about. And it's starting to redline again. But yeah, overall, this is actually another mod you should really get. This thing is really cool. I'm pretty sure it's actually available as a 7-zip file. It's not a RAR file, for those that don't have RAR or have already used up their 40-day trial on RAR, and they don't want to get it, WinRAR, and don't want to get it. But yeah, this is, like I said, it has to be repeated multiple times. This thing is a fantastic mod. I mean, it's kind of slow, but at the same time, you don't expect this thing to be so fast. Just like in the movies, or Back to the Future. But yeah, I'm actually not going to finish this lap right here. I'm just going to end it off right here. And of course, I'll actually show you the upgrades that you can do with this car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall transition over to the upgrades of this car, BRB. So here we are in the upgrade section. You can actually do drag stuff onto this car. There's no works kit, unfortunately. There's actually nitrous you can put on this thing. There's a body kit on this thing. I'll actually put this on right now just to show you what it looks like. And take a photo. And so that all it does is adds a little downforce thing at the front, which looks a little strange, and adds a little wing on the back. So yeah. Remove that body kit right now. Weight reduction, that's full. I put full weight reduction on this thing. You can put cockpit on this thing, and it actually does make a pretty big difference in terms of the cockpit. As you can see, it changes up the interior quite a bit. Tires. Alrighty, I'm back. Unfortunately, the tires do actually cause your game to crash. If you try and put them on, it'll cause your game to crash. You can do brakes, as you can see right here. You can do suspension. You can put a turbo on it if you so desire. You can put clutch, transmission. I actually got a little bit lower on mine because I wanted to keep it within D class. Now, the fun part happens. You can actually swap in an R34 GTR engine into it. And, of course, all these other upgrades are available for this car as well. So overall, you can make yourself a pretty nice, fun drag car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give the video a like and stuff, and I will see you in the next one.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.